Grizzly going crazy, nigga.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? I remember going to school, never had the latest shoes. You was raised to make it cool, I was raised to make a move. We was playing with different bags, so I kept getting shitted on. It was motivation, telling myself stay patient. Package touchdown, gotta relocate it. If that body got took down, guess it was donated. Plug ain't from round town, but we both native. Yeah, sliding with my body, I got a Joe waiting. Can't let these hoes spend the night, ain't got no home training. Heard your damn mixtape, gave it a low rating. Yeah, streets reply, I look right in a Mercedes. Creep at night, the city lights going braze. She popping it like that is meant for, can't be no road and extendo. Bitch, I put me in the friend zone till she see me in the end zone. Hoes calling from other zip codes, trapping hard, I need a flip on this, the new pack, the last one been gone. Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Stepping out cool, rock and roll my watch and shoes. They scream wave ain't bring a pool, mainstream think they scream my moves. Jack hit me up like gotta leave round 2. Know what's going on, man, you need it come through. I'm the neighborhood superintendent. Dogs in the den, got the kush in the kitchen. Look here, baby, I'm on real time. Needle in a haystack, but still shine. Wave guard, grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell them wait for it. Grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell them wait, tell them. Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flex.
She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. You niggas be trolling, licking on my lips, biting down, bitch, I'm rolling. Square ass body walked up like what my hoe went. In the street shit, keep it real without a trophy. Baby, what's the weather like? Wavy, get the better price. Ice on my left and right wrist, burning megabytes. Rolling up megahertz, feeling like gelling hurts. Nigga, what's your nigga, what's your network? Better find some better work. Better find some. Nigga, what's your net worth? Better find some better work. Look me in my eyes. Shout it. Look me in my eyes. Can you see my vision? Can you? Hey, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. Best gas on the north side, tell me what you need. Only sell cat if you sellin' it for me. Plants ain't ready, I'ma sell them in the spring. 36 bitches, gotta tell them when to leave. Ran up a check, gotta put this in the house. Talking too much, baby, put this in your mouth. Pancakes and eggs, I'm just cooking what I bought. Schedule kinda full, gotta book me when I'm out. Had to tell my dog that his name getting hot. Every kind of tool like a maintenance shop. Hook back some bread for the same little spot. 409 miss me so the game still rock. Shit, wait. For me, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. Put a bell, but don't even post it. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. Where you go? Son. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Should be bad like in no time. Hit a C like it's go time. My bitches in the game like the old line. Hey, and when I come down, you get no shine. Scissors on the backseat like a little kid. Tub been gone for a little minute. Ain't back and forth, I just post a pic with a bankroll, pounds in the mix. I can't parking like pimp. Hey, serving coffee shop him. Hey, got you walking around still. Hey, I'll let cash on him. Then put a bag on the cracker, but you put a bag on him. Hey, for black on black violence. Hey, let's go smash on them. I just paid my rent late on the block near Kimbe. Chopper got a little shake, hit the jerk like Benjay. Money calling me today, I'ma pick up every time. Bro just brought a whole bottle, gon' distribute every line. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wildfire on the trap, this shit like a airline. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wildfire on the trap, this shit like an airline. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Gotta get up and get up and get up and get it. You working that job or you stuck in the trenches. Cash to be made, so who out here tripping? My cellular phone got a damn chip in it. Wake up, sign for 30 balls. Still in the trap with dirty clothes. You can be different, work my phones. You can be dead and work alone.
Yup. Hold on, let me get my goddamn, get my shit together. Alright, now I'm thinking about a leafy vibe, gang. I'm thinking about a leafy vibe. How about a leafy? Can I get a leafy vibe? Yes. Yeah, I need a leafy vibe. You know what I'm saying? Something. You know what I'm saying? For my leafers out there. Shout out to everybody tapping in. Let me drop that link in the chat because some of the homies, this is definitely that. This is definitely that. It's that open panel discussion tonight. I definitely want to talk about Diddy. I definitely want to talk about Burkina Faso. I definitely want to talk about Ibrahim Traoré. I want to talk about a whole bunch. And I got my nigga Gooski. I got Gooski in the building.
What's going down, brothers? I see y'all, man. Come on.
Big Guu, man. What it's looking like, man. I like that background picture, my brother.
It's looking like.
I like that background picture, Guu.
Appreciate you.
How you been, though, brother, man? I ain't talked to you in about 2 months. I think I'm gonna come.
Man, it ain't even been that long, brother. It's been about 2 weeks, man.
Damn, hey, my little sister got a graduation tomorrow in Port Arthur. I might swing that way. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, come fuck with me, bro. I got the whole house. We could really throw something there.
You say you got the what?
I got a whole house.
Oh yeah,
A house.
my boy been working, putting that work in.
Yeah. I mean, it took time, but Junior, he over here.
You say who?
I said Junior, he over here. Fucking with the damn phone and shit. Like he a cameraman or something. So go ahead, get him his shout out.
Shout out
Baby Guu.
shout out
Baby
to-
Guu.
that's
What's
little
up,
bro.
baby Guu?
Junior, that's little bro.
Nah, that's the son.
Oh, you say you got your son working the camera?
Nah, I'm saying he was trying to damn near, he was really he was doing a little like,
Got it.
watching me do scenes and shit, and he was just, on some shit like that. Like, okay, let me do a little scene.
You got a little photographer already.
But he 4 years old. He almost 4. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Say what's up, Goo. Hey, Jew. Say what's good.
You got you a photographer already.
Say what's up.
Peace, peace.
Yeah, see what I'm saying. He ain't, he wild like his pop, so he ain't trying to talk. But yeah, what's going down?
Oh man, man, what's up with this Diddy trial, man?
Oh, wait, bro. I've been keeping up with it. I'm not gonna lie, bro, cause I fuck with Diddy, but it's also been, you fuck with somebody, but really ain't fuck with them. It was just, they were successful and you looked up to them
You
over
don't
on
want
some
to you
entertainment
don't want to
shit.
you don't want to see another black man go down how they keep doing this.
Because the reason is because they keep making it theatrical. It's a theater. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment, but it's at the all-time highs. You know what I'm saying?
But when Hugh Hefner do it, oh,
But
it's
yeah,
Big Boy.
like, come on,
When
bro.
they do
Hugh
it,
Hefner, bro, he had
how
years.
they
We
doing it
never
on
heard about it. We never heard about it.
how they
All
doing it
those
on
years,
OnlyFans? How they doing it on OnlyFans? Oh, it's just porn.
bro. He is part of the forefathers of that shit, bro.
Hey,
He part of the forefathers. Like, if you had a
hey,
Mount Rushmore, he gonna have a head at Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean?
Hey, Goo, hey,
Hey,
Goo. They asked
come on, dude.
Cassie was they identified 13 male escorts, right?
Right.
They identified 13 male escorts. One of the escorts take the stand. His his nickname is the Punisher. He take the stand. He say, Diddy got the best lawyers in the world, by the way. Diddy got the best lawyers in the world. So the Punisher take the stand. One of Diddy lawyers asked him,
Come on, dude.
so what you do? He said, I'm a male stripper. I work for
Hold it.
this
Hold
company.
that door.
I worked for this company. Diddy used to hire me from this company. Then I started my own company,
Go ahead.
and Diddy was hiring me from from my own company. Diddy lawyer asked him, so at that company that you was working for, was they doing prostitution? He said no. Diddy lawyer asked him, at your own company that you do, that you was a male stripper at, do y'all do prostitution? The
Right.
male escort say no. So man, this case is dying in front of the prosecutor's face.
You know, it's a little bit of one moment. Let me get with these kids. Give me about 20 seconds.
All right. But the male the male said the male escort also the Punisher also said he never seen Cassie get violent with Diddy. He never seen Diddy with a gun. He never seen Diddy high. They asked the male escort, did it seem like Cassie was enjoying it? He said yes. They asked the male escort, you thought you was the only one, huh? Say, what you mean? You thought you was the only one that they was having these encounters with, as far as Diddy in the corner watching and him letting you have his way with his wife. He said, yeah, I thought I was the only one seeing Cassie. I thought we was the only one doing this. Say it started off oral.
Boom. Boom. Nigga. Boom.
So that mean the escort caught feelings for Cassie. So
Not necessarily, but that mean
nah.
that's a
Hey,
boom
if you would have
in the sense like,
watched,
damn.
hey, look, Goo, if you would have watched the trial, he asked him straight out, do you have feelings for Cassie? You said no. Then he started breaking it down. Like, you thought you was the only one seeing Cassie, huh? Yeah. Why you thought that? We used to talk on the side. So you had feelings for Cassie, huh? No. So man, I'm talking about, bro, Diddy got the best lawyers ever.
Yeah. Nah, for real. Hold up. Nah, for real. But that's the thing though. I gotta take this shit inside. But yeah, you know, look, we're talking about sexual trafficking, right? We're talking about the shit that they tried to throw on Epstein, and we never got the story got closed when he supposedly killed himself, and then people start speculating and making up their own conclusions. But the fact of the matter is that my bad. The fact of the matter is,
Go on, take your time doing what you got to do. I'm gonna fill the people in.
nah, the fact of the matter is, brother, people gotta continue the story going on. You know what I mean? If you give somebody 80%, they got 20% they gonna fill in, regardless. You feel me? And but when they get personal, it be hurting. It be like shit. Nigga ain't don't need to know something. You know, what I mean? Nigga be you don't need to know all that.
Man, let's get back to the facts. I don't know. You filibustering. Check this out. So when the lawyer got on the trial, got on the stand. I mean, the lawyer was cross-examining um Danity Kane, the girl named Dawn Richard. She claimed that um Diddy threw uh, a pan at Cassie head, right? Diddy so Don said that Diddy hit Cassie with a pan, right? But Diddy lawyer was like, didn't 4 months ago you told him that Diddy he threw the pan and it hit the wall? Didn't you tell the detectives that you heard a pan hit the wall? Why you up here saying that Diddy hit Cassie in the head with a pan? Then the female said, didn't 2 months ago you said that Diddy threw some eggs at Cassie? Why you up here saying he threw a pan at Cassie? Then they caught up again and say,
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
you say he was about to he man, bro, they caught Dawn Richard. If you look her up, they
No,
caught
I
her,
already know they caught her a couple
bro,
times.
they caught her lying at least 12 times on the stand. Another time. She was like, they was like, so if Diddy was this bad person, why you didn't leave?
It's
She
on
was
the
like,
couch.
I left him. My contract was up. I left him. They was like, okay, read this. I'm about to show you. And when you get through reading it, look up at me. That was one of their defensive tactics. They'll hand the witness something and say, when you get through looking at that or reading that, look at me. They did it to Cassie. They did it to the escort. They did it to Dawn. They did it to Cassie's best friend, the white girl. They did it to all of them. So basically,
See, and I ain't seen.
hold on. Let me
I
say
ain't
this last
seen the
part.
latest. Like,
Hey, Goo, hold on. Let me say this last part. So
go ahead, brother.
it was like, take this and read it, and when you get through reading it, look up at me. So in the text, it was Dawn hitting up Diddy in the 2000 teens. It was Dawn hitting up Diddy in the 2000 teens, saying, "Let's get back together. We need to let me meet y'all real quick." It's Dawn hitting up Diddy in the teens, basically saying, "Let's get back together. I want to get the Dirty Money group back together, and I want to do my solo too." Diddy on some shit like, you not good. Diddy lawyer said you wasn't good enough for a solo career. Diddy didn't want to get y'all back together. You wasn't good enough. The music wasn't good enough. The Diddy lawyer even went out his way to say, when you left Diddy, you tried to do your own thing, right? And how did that go? Not so well, right? Don Richard was like, yeah, it didn't go as good as when I was with Diddy. Bro, the shit was embarrassing. Goo, it was embarrassing. Goo with them kids right now. I'm gonna give you a second, Goo. That it was embarrassing. Like having Don on the stand, having the escort on the stand, and the escort saying, nah, the company that I used to work for that Diddy used to hire me from, they don't engage in prostitution. The company that I start, once they start paying me all this money and I started my own company, we didn't engage in prostitution. So, man, this is gonna be hard for the feds to. And shout out to what's his name, Mark Garafilo, whatever his name, Diddy head lawyer, Brian Steele. He got an all-star lineup, and he got two females, a black female and a white female. He got Michael Jackson lawyer daughter. He got Michael Jackson's lawyer daughter. Diddy got Michael Jackson lawyer daughter on his team, and they just been eating every witness they bring to the stand up. It was a case where Diddy was telling Cassie, I'm gonna release this sex tape if your parents don't wire me $20,000. So this Diddy mama understand. I mean, this Cassie mama understand. So they proved that Diddy did that, and the family, they didn't have the money, so they had to go get a loan from somewhere, and they wired the money. They say 3 days later, 4 days later, the money was wired back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got sent back. They tried to make that like Diddy was extorting Cassie, but then the defense attorney came and proved that the money got sent back. So I don't know. That was a little sticky right there. Diddy, why would you be asking Cassie's parents for 20 bands? That didn't make no sense. I don't know. Cassie's husband, man, broski in a tight spot. You heard last Friday that Cassie was cheating on you with the nigga that she told you that violated her. So that's bad business right there. Man, it's a whole bunch of Goo, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here, brother.
How you feel about them facts?
You told me something new just a second ago, but when you bring up the husband, it's a husband. It depends how you look at it. A husband for life. But when we start to jump in, we'll be like, oh yeah, and they do, yeah. So I mean, really, like it's like, damn, I ain't even gonna lie, like when you talking about some of the stuff going on, it's really like, damn.
Hey, they
Some of
showed
the
hey,
worst
Goo.
stuff you could want to hear if you didn't know, and
Right,
I'm
right.
he
Hey,
knew,
Goo. Hey, Goo, look. Check me
but
out. They
now
showed
it's like it's
Hey,
making
Goo,
him
check me
look
out.
bad.
Check me
You
out,
know what I'm
Goo.
saying?
Check me out. They showed a text message, bro. They showed a text message. Well, Cassie is telling a white man to pee on her. And I think it said like right after that, Diddy was peeing on her or something like that. Man, it was crazy. Like
That's what I'm saying. But
she instructed a white man to pee in her mouth, and she said she threw up because it was too much pee.
no, but that was
Her husband is in the stands.
no. I'm aware of that. That's the coldest part. It's like homie been witnessing this.
All right, let me know. Let me know when you.
But the question is, unawarely,
Man,
he
it sound like some. It sound
he's
like
talking about
you got your
he
phone in your
know
pocket.
he already know, but now as we're deep diving into the shit, it's like nah, some of this he didn't even know, but we just truthfully we just speaking on it, you know.
This nigga Goose sound like he being censored and shit. Goo ain't telling us how he really feel, y'all. Goo ain't giving us the Goo. Goo ain't giving us the goose. I think Goo holding out his vote. How you feel about Tory Lanez, Goo? Got to get the Tory Lanez. In the morning, when we, all right. I talked to Uncle Robon. He said the Knicks, the Knicks is going to the finals. Uncle Robon say the Knicks is going to the finals. We're gonna see how that goes. All right, Uncle Robon. We see what them Knicks gonna do, Uncle Robon. This Uncle Robon say I can't hit the link. My Knicks is playing. You know what I'm saying? I text him back. I say, "Oh yeah, man, take advantage of that. This don't happen often." You know what I'm saying? I told Uncle Robon, take advantage. This don't happen often. All of my New York Knicks fans, y'all take advantage because y'all know y'all don't get here a lot. Y'all take advantage. Oh, the Knicks up by 11. Knicks up by 12. 4 minutes left. Knicks was winning the whole game, huh? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, man. Uncle Rob won. Knicks definitely got game one. I heard people saying the Knicks is I heard people saying the Knicks got too much depth. I definitely heard people saying the Knicks got too much depth. Go, you still there? Gotta talk about this Tory Lanez, huh? Gotta discuss this. Let's say Tory Lanez let's say Tory Lanez be getting out, man. I know Goo got a whole opinion. I know Goo got a whole theory about that. All right, Uncle Rob says we winning, going to finals. Fuck, fuck they. It's New York year. Joey Badass just beat up the whole West Coast. Yeah. Uncle Rob say the Knicks is going to the playoffs. I mean to the finals. MC Yaman, what's good?
What's good, bro?
What's up, man? How you feeling tonight, man? I got some questions to ask.
I'm just chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking it easy one day at a time, bro. You know how it is.
One day at a goddamn time, man. Overstood. How you feel about this Diddy trial that's going on?
I mean, it's been a long time coming. When I was growing up, word on the block was, because I grew up in New York City, you couldn't fuck with Diddy, man. Like, excuse my French, but you couldn't really mess with Diddy because it was like the mafia, man. You know what I'm saying? You do something towards Diddy, you get whacked or something like that. You end up missing or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if that was the case back then, when I was growing up as a teenager, imagine what he was doing at those parties. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta say about that. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against the brother. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good brother, but I think he just probably got caught up in some things that some mistakes that he made, and it just led to his downfall. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been keeping up with the trial?
I've not been keeping up with the trial. You know what I'm saying? I got my own personal life that I got going on, but I heard people talk about it, you know what I'm saying, making fun of it, saying that Diddy look like he's out of his element and all that other stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what's going on. They said that supposedly the woman, his wife or whatever, was sending what they was doing online. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I mean, if you can enlighten me, man, I would appreciate that.
Oh yeah, overstood, man. You know I got you. So basically, bro, you know how we hear the word freak off?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so all the freak off is Diddy, Cassie. That's all a freak off is. A male escorting Diddy and eventually fucking on like the fourth or fifth encounter. And Diddy is in a corner of the room watching them whacking off, or he'll go to another room and come in and or watch from another room. So all the freak off is Diddy, Cassie, and one other male escort. Um, when they put okay, so just to get that out the way. So all the things we hear about Diddy parties and all this extra lubrication and everybody getting hot and naked, bro. I think I'm not gonna say we've been fed a lie, but he's not on trial for none of that. You feel me?
Right, right, and that's why I'm saying like to me, I look at it this way, man. If you got money and you want to have a good time, by all means, do what you do. You know, whatever makes you happy. You know, whatever makes you joyful. I mean, if you feel like baby oil in the scene and all that stuff like that, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. What's the crime in that? You know what I'm saying? So as long as no little children is involved, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like
Hey,
that.
look, that's another. I think. Let me just say this, bro. When all this broke off, we heard it was kids involved. We heard it was orgies going on. We heard it was Diddy being caught with dudes or being in a bed full of dudes. He's not at trial for none of this stuff. So I think either if Diddy beat this, he could sue so many news companies for dropping false information. Like, imagine if you on trial for stealing a bike. Yeah, I mean, imagine if you on trial for stealing a bike, right?
Right, right, right.
And the whole time they showing your dirty your dirty plays when you was playing football in high school. So
That's
you on
that's that's
trial
that's,
for
that's
stealing,
wild.
but the whole time they showing the jury, or they showing the public, the media is showing the public um, clips of you maybe tackling the dude too hard, maybe pushing somebody while they not looking in football when you was in high school.
Right, 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 right.
So the media definitely portrayed this trial to be something it's not. What's going on is, my brother. Okay, so check this out. Cassie, um, there is text messages of Diddy wanting freak offs, and the freak off is just like I said, Diddy, Cassie, and one other man. There's text messages of Diddy wanting to freak off. There's text messages of Cassie wanting to freak off. There's text messages of um Cassie saying, Diddy saying, let's have a freak off this weekend. And Cassie saying, all right, I'm gonna hit up the escort and set the room up. There's text messages. So it's crazy. And then you got the part where Cassie is saying she got raped. Cassie is saying she got violated by Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's saying it happened in September on the stand. But 4 months ago, she's saying it happened in November.
Mm.
So in August. So it's 2 different months. So when this happened, so they pinned down the August, and they showed text messages where Cassie had sex with Diddy like a week later. The day she say she got violated, the next morning she texts Diddy a heart emoji.
Mm.
The day she got violated, she was in a bed with Diddy, and her husband, the white boy Alex, called her phone and she didn't answer. So it's those where you got Cassie lying on the stand. Let's go to Don Richard. Dawn she was a part of Dirty Money. Diddy signed Dawn Richards, the black girl. She on the stand saying Diddy hit Cassie upside the head with a pan. But the lawyer's like, hey, 3 months ago, you said you heard a pan hit the wall. And 2 months ago, you
Wow.
said Diddy threw some eggs at her. 1 month ago,
Wow.
you said that um man, bro, I'm talking about Diddy got the best lawyers in the world. So look, sex worker get on the stand. Diddy is charged with sex trafficking, right?
Mm.
So check this out. sex worker get on the stand. Now, mind you, it's 13 identified sex workers. So Diddy and Cassie had, you can't call these threesomes because Diddy is not, he's not in these threesomes. What's going on is the dude, the male escort and Cassie is putting baby oil all over each other. Then they start off oral, and then the dude, and then it'll be over. About the third, fourth time, they'll start getting to home base. Then Diddy will start directing them what to do. But it's willingly. Like, so check this out. So one male escort get on the stand. Mind you, it's 13 male escorts identified. One male escort get on the stand. They asked the male escort, his name is the Punisher, right?
Right.
His name is the Punisher. He didn't fuck Cassie until the fourth time. So the whole first couple of times, it was role play, putting baby oil on each other, oral sex, Diddy watching. And about the fourth time, it progressed to something else. Whole time, this dude is 200 an hour. Diddy is paying him 500, 800, 2,000 for 45 minutes. As it kept going on, he started paying him 2,000. So he get on the stand. Diddy lawyer ask him, how would Diddy hire you? The dude said, I worked for this company. Diddy would they would reach out to the company. Cassie or Diddy would reach out to the company, and that's how I got hired. He said eventually he started his own male escorting company, right?
Right.
So Diddy, like I said, Diddy got the best lawyers in the world. He got Michael Jackson's lawyer's daughter as one of his attorneys. And he got Brian Steele and a dude named, I think, Mark Garoppolo or something like that.
Right.
Paul Garoppolo, something like that. But they asked him. So he worked for this other male escort company, and then he eventually got enough money to start his own. So Diddy lawyer asked him, the company that you work for, did y'all engage in prostitution? The dude said, no, we didn't engage in no prostitution. Diddy lawyer asked him, the company that you got right now, he been a male escort since 1995.
Damn.
Diddy lawyer asked him, the company that you work for right now, do y'all engage in prostitution? Because that's what the feds is saying, that Diddy is buying prostitutes and to have sex with Cassie. The dude said, the company I got right now, no, we don't engage in prostitution. Bro, they is eating all these witnesses up. I think Diddy is gonna walk, you know what I'm saying? And just off the fact of how Diddy's lawyers is eating up these prosecutors, like he making it seem like Diddy lawyers making it seem like Cassie wanted to spend more time with Diddy.
Right.
The only way, not the only way, one of the only ways that she could spend more time with Diddy is if they have these freak offs. These freak offs would last 6 hours. Sometimes they would hire escorts back to back. So basically, a 6-hour sex session, Diddy hit first, the male escort hit, then Diddy come back and hit after. Or Diddy hit first, the male escort hit, Diddy hit after, they hire another male escort, and then Diddy hit after. So it's more, it's not a threesome in the sense, but it's Diddy letting somebody else, you know what I'm saying, have his way with his wife. But he's choreographing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like Diddy's lawyers is trying to make it, Diddy's lawyers is making it like Cassie was willing. She wanted to spend more time. They did the freak offs. She ain't never had a problem with it. Bro, they showed one text message. All right, y'all gonna come back in. They showed one text message where Cassie said, I'm gonna skip my period so we can do the freak off this Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta take they showed something like that, like where you could skip your period and have a freak off. Skip your period to have a freak off. Like nah, it was that's it's wild. It's wild work. I think it's as far as Uncle Diddy, um we gotta say you we gotta say you may be bisexual. You know what I'm saying? We gotta say you may be that. Um I think Uncle Diddy may be bi. Um and he definitely got a crazy fetish, you know what I'm saying? Letting somebody pop his wife, pop his girl. That's definitely different. And as you see, Diddy went everywhere with Cassie. So they was in love with each other. I think Diddy still loved Cassie. Um, I think Cassie loved Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one of them situations like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's nothing different. I think they both love each other, and they was just madly in love with each other. You know what I'm saying? I think the toxic situations came to a halt. Shout out Uncle Shaka. I think the toxic situations came to a halt, and they showed it. While Cassie was dealing with Alex Fine, Diddy is telling her, "Go ahead, live your life." You know what I'm saying? Because you keep breaking my heart. Diddy is texting this to Cassie. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those. We gonna see how this goes with the Tory Lane situation. They say some exciting news gonna come out real soon. So we waiting on that exciting news. We definitely waiting on that exciting news. We're gonna see how it come. If you ask me, um, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like when Tory Lanez got sentenced, maybe I'm confused, but I didn't hear how much time Tory Lanez got. When Tory Lanez got sentenced, I didn't hear how much time he got. Like he went to trial. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear how much time he got. That nigga got a window. They said he got a 5 to 12 or something like that. Now we finding out he got 10 years. Um, that was one of the first times where somebody got sentenced. Tory Lanez. One of the first times where somebody got sentenced and they gave a nigga a window. They say the nigga is gonna serve 6 to 15. God damn it. Know what I'm saying? He didn't get it. But yeah, I just found out recently he got 10 years. They put a petition out for him to get freed. One of the secretaries or prosecutors or somebody said that they gonna drop some new information in the following days. So we could definitely gonna wait. We waiting for that information. We definitely gonna wait for that information and see how they go. I don't think Tory Lane shot Meg because if Tory Lane shot Megan, that nigga would be doing 30 years or 50 years. Megan Thee Stallion is too famous and Megan is too famous. He would be doing 50 years right now. I believe if Tory Lane shot Megan, he would be doing 50 years right now. They say he only got 10 years and he went to trial. So I don't believe that he shot her. Um, did the best friend shoot her? I'm not here to tell you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to find out when the new evidence comes. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he shot her. We'll have to find out when the new evidence shake up. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely that because if Tory Lanez, if that case get overthrown and he got stabbed in jail, man, this is about to be man. Uh, Man, they about to go crazy. I'm talking about he gonna sue the county. He gonna sue the police department. This nigga gonna sue Megan. This nigga gonna sue everybody. He gonna sue the record label. He gonna sue blogs. If Tory Lane's case get overthrown, then who gonna go to jail? Nah, they can't. I think Kelsey got full immunity, and man, I could see Tory suing Megan if he get his case overthrown. I could see him suing Megan. Um, that'll be wild. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wait for the new evidence to come out. I'm gonna say it one more time. I don't think Tory shot Megan for the simple fact he only got 10 years. It's the first time I seen a nigga get convicted and get a window. Nigga, you gonna serve 6 to 15. We never heard of that before. Like in Texas, nigga, you get everywhere. You getting your damn time. Feds 34 months, nigga, 30 months, 28 months, 22 months. You getting something like that. Like we ain't never heard no. Nigga, you got a 6 to 15. Nah, hell nah. So yeah, so I think if Tory Lane shot Meg, they would have gave a nigga 30, 40 years, 50 years. I don't care how good your lawyers is. Meg got the same good lawyers as you, and y'all on the same label. So I think I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see how they go. I think Tory Lane should have took the stand. That's one thing I do know. I think Tory Lane should have took the stand. That would have been smart. If you would have took the, it's hard to complain when you ain't take the stand. Gooski.
Cool. It's like this, brother. You know, at this point, if you're rocking with Tory Lanez, you're basically saying this: Tory Lanez took the G route out, or what everybody keeps talking about is the G route, which is to not say nothing, even though you innocent as a motherfucker, and hoping your friends, which was homegirl, who was homegirls with Megan, and they was both smashing Tory. And then, long story short, but you hoping they come through, and when they don't, you just you stuck out. But I could be wrong. Am I wrong, brother?
You said, what you mean by they could be stuck out?
What'd you say again, bro?
What you mean by they could be stuck out?
They could be stuck out in a lot of ways.
Are you talking about like them 84s?
Type shit. Man, you OG, but you not really. I mean, just because you OG don't mean you get benefits. Like a nigga be OG, but a nigga get cigarettes, a good conversation. And nigga smoke some weed with him every once in a while. Like it's a cold world, bro. Like
Hey, you think Tory Lane shot him?
I mean, the whole. I'm gonna be honest. From the jump, I was skeptical. but I did say that, you know, whatever the evidence showed, I'm a rock with. But that being said, like, we talking about somebody who has no DNA on the gun, but was supposedly the last person to touch it is amazing to me. You know, and then the fact that the residue and the testing, the only person who was tested was Tory. So that adds to some questionable shit. Like, that's very questionable. I mean, but then you jump into the fact that shit, they was both arguing one on one. It was a one on one. You know what I'm saying? Like most couples or most uh affairs, affairs, people in affair like do, or people in general just arguing. You know, and that people you fuck with.
Hey, I think they like to go to that video of Tory Lanez apologizing to Kelsey. I think he was apologizing because Kelsey might have just found out that he was fucking Megan too. I don't think he was apologizing for shooting Megan. I think he was apologizing because maybe he ruined his relationship with Kelsey. I think that's what they like to go back to that video. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
why was
yeah,
Tory
yeah.
Lanez, huh?
Nah, I'm riding with you. Yeah,
They like to
definitely.
go to that video. Like, why was Tory Lanez apologizing when he was locked up, when he first got locked up? I think he was apologizing because it all hit him, you know what I'm saying, that he had fucked his relationship up behind a loud ghetto dumb bitch. And
But
Kelsey wasn't
that's
really.
it. That's what makes us even question it even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when does a real nigga be like, okay, yeah, homie did the right thing? Is it because he gave himself up and didn't snitch on old girl and uh you know what I'm saying, who is potentially the one who really shot Maggie? You know what I'm saying? And then we also got to look at from the point of the average looker, which is, holy shit, like what's going on? Like, you know, they're talking about there's some new evidence. That's how you got to come at it, bro. You got to come at it like shit. Well, damn, you know what I mean? Cause this whole time a nigga was thinking it was this way when it could potentially even go this way. Like,
And the crazy thing is, they had a neighbor take the stand and say that um, he heard some shots, then he seen two people wrestling for a gun, and two more shots went off.
and that's even crazier, bro. Cause anytime you wrestle for a gun, it don't matter if, okay, of course we're gonna include intention, but that'll be at the back end. The two people who was wrestling at that time, whatever they had going was what was going on. And then you get the intention on, okay, after the fact, what was the intention over it? But if Tori, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, homie, really in the situational shit. To me, it seemed like homie really just trying to do the thing that all these rappers rap about, all these people talk about, which is sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice yourself um on the instance of not snitching, on the instance of being a real nigga, on the instance of when they say your name, you could be like, yeah, oh yeah, homie did the right thing in the streets. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I think if he would have took the stand, um, if he would have took the stand, he would have had the chance to say that he didn't shoot that gun. The fact him not taking the stand, um, some people say it hurt his case. Some people say, like you said, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't go snitch on Kelsey because they was in a relationship. Man, it's a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Kelsey is now married with somebody else. Um,
That's overstood. Like once you gone, brother. Like
right,
you really trash.
right.
Like you not even trash, but Tory was able to backdoor. Like as soon as he was locked up,
Hey, Goo.
a
Hey,
couple
Goo.
months, he backdoor with some music.
Goo.
And
Kelsey. Hey,
a
Goo.
lot of people don't do that.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Goo.
brother. Go
Hey,
ahead, brother.
Goo. Kelsey had a husband at the trial, so she moved on quick.
But you could look at her. And I'm sorry I could say that that's profiling, but at the same time, bro, I could look at her. Don't do it to you, boy. I could look at a motherfucker and be like, oh,
So you saying Tory Lanez was
hell no. Don't do it to me, man.
Tory Lanez was out here hitting the layups.
Tory Lanez was out here fucking with some potentials who was top notch entertainers. And then, but he was also, out there fucking with whatever. And you had a little, uh, goddamn me, best friend, goddamn me, uh, assistant, goddamn me, person who's in the background of all your events. And nigga was talking to him. And he was, goddamn me, but at the same time, he was at the peak. So you could say he just was fucking with Kylie Jenner. And but they still had something going on. But she cheating on at the same time, she cheating on what's his name? Travis at the same time. But not cheating because they had a situational shit. And Travis is out here busting up IG models and shit in fucking Qatar and fucking Saudi Arabia and shit. But you also going through, I mean, not going through some shit, but you in this area and then, you know what I'm saying, they fuck
Man,
with your music.
who the hell is Travis? Quit playing with me.
Let's be realistic. Travis, he lost points, but he had a
Nah.
movement.
Hey, you
He
talking
had a
about?
whole movement.
Hey, Goo.
He
You
had a
talking
whole
about? Hey,
movement
Goo.
for the
You
young.
talking about?
He had the whole movement for the young
Hey, Goo.
folks.
Goo. You
Hey,
talking about Tory Lanez?
I'm talking when you talk about Tory Lanez, nigga, you talking about people actually listen to the guy though.
Nah. I'm saying, Goo. Who is Travis?
Travis is Travis Scott, nigga.
Oh, you saying Travis Scott was with who?
Travis Scott was with Tory. He was fucking with Tory, but at some point you can't be associated with these people. And that goes, man, girl. At some point, you can't be associated with a motherfucker, and it goes for a lot. Most of it is involved with a motherfucker outlook, like how I look at
Hey,
you, how
Goo.
you look at me.
Hey, Goo.
That's
I'm
really
gonna
what
be
it's about.
honest. Hey, Goo. I'm gonna be honest. I think Tory Lanez was popping Kylie. That's Travis' baby mama.
But that's what I said though, Tory. But that's what you're failing to realize. Like Travis was popping some shit too. Tory was popping some shit. Like, but Tory was unique because Tory was really, when you look at Tory compared to other artists, he's up there.
Why you brought up Travis? Why you brought up Travis? I'm confused.
I brought up Travis to point out the Kylie situation. And a nigga was out there. They was both out there. Like they was both out there,
That's
brother.
like we was talking about Megan and Kelsey. Man, you just confused the hell out of me.
The Megan and Kelsey is part of you could add the Travis and Kylie. I'm not gonna say it's too much, but it's a little bit because it is. And then you got they at Kylie's event. My guy, they was at Kylie's birthday or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It get a little wild, but at the end of the day, it was grounded. Everyone was having a good time. Towards the end is when you have that situation. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand everybody had a decent time at the party. People was upset with how people had a good time over here, but not there at the party. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get Tory Lane's issue with Meg. You know what I'm saying? Tory he's an outspoken guy. He's like me. Outspoken, but when you a rich nigga, you could say different shit. Who knows what he was speaking on and what he was saying that I don't say because I'm out the way. I'm low key. You know what I mean? But for him, it was probably some wild shit. Niggas saying some shit. He probably was having a good time the whole party, maybe even running some shit. Because when you at a party, somebody got to run the show, and it goes for the viewers. Some viewer is gonna be running, like setting people up to go do stuff and all sorts of shit like that. Or you're just, the comedian of the night, and people just watching nigga and laughing all night. At the end of the day, Tory was having a good time. He's a multinational musician. He got money doing this, that, and the other. He going to these events though, and having potentially repeated viewings with the same people, which included a famous entertainer. And they do that. It happened again. Not it wasn't forced. It was occasional. And then when it happened again, it's like, damn, hold up. And then that's when you really just have a good time.
I hear you, my boy. So how you
Yeah,
feel
but
about you
what's
think Diddy
happening?
gonna get off?
Diddy, at this point, Diddy is looking at some badass media. As far as Homie did some shit like he beat on Cassie. They had a settlement though. You got to keep that in the back of your mind. Cassie and Diddy have a settlement together about some different shit that went on amongst themselves. You got to keep that in mind. Secondly, when we're talking about transporting and exporting sex slaves or escorts or prostitutes, you got to keep that into mind. And thirdly is mastermind, criminal enterprise, criminal escapade. You know, it was singular in the sense of Diddy was with Cassie and everything set up was with them. So that don't take you out from criminal Rico, but it take you out from a lot of other things. And then the second part is Cassie herself. Cassie herself is what is gonna make or break this trial. I had no clue it was about Cassie, but basically what the criminal prosecutors are trying to say is she's, if you didn't notice at this point, Cassie is the cornerstone. But what they're trying to paint slowly, and it's going to take a lot of people slowly to realize, is Cassie was the mediator for his crimes, and that she was, in essence, innocent the whole time, but he was forcing his way. And I can't say, uh, even if she was abused and this and that and the other, she's gonna have to find a way just as any other person would. But, you know, it's harder when somebody's actually abused like that, you know. But I was riding with Diddy at first. I mean, I'll be on. I'll be the first one to say it. I fuck with Diddy, um, and I watch a lot of Me Too movement people false claim, and that's what makes me be the first to be here for anybody. But regardless of the fact, Diddy was a beat. He's a wife beater. He's a woman beater, and of course, nobody can fuck with that.
Right. I think Diddy definitely got an issue with domestic violence, but he's not on trial for domestic violence. He's on trial for human trafficking, and you got a male sex worker on the stand saying he don't engage in prostitution, and you got him saying his company don't engage in prostitution.
And that was the bigger picture of it. You know what I mean? Like what I was saying, there's a bigger picture, and we could, and that's really what's scratching my head. Like, if the prosecution really thought they had something, they had a warrant to the homie's house. They went all through his shit. All these, they entertainment sized the situation by saying, "Oh yeah, we got all these thousands of bottles of baby oil. We got this, that, and the other. We got video footage. Like, where is all this at?" And I'm not gonna lie, every day, every other day, it seemed like they coming with something new. But at the same time, it's like it's seeming like a media um
Like a propaganda
expose,
run.
a media expose, like propaganda. Let's see who can make the baddest show of this shit. Like, I mean, yeah, homie paid 30 M's to Cassie, for beating her and all those years of all this stuff. But all y'all is really doing, and it hurts because Cassie is just jumping in, but it ain't really doing nothing for nobody but exposing their relationship, which he paid out for the abuse. You know what I'm saying? That's what millionaires do. That's what billionaires do. They pay people out and get away with it. And then all y'all are really just doing is talking about their situationship, and a couple people they brought along with it is wild.
Yeah, man. I think they got they got they got Cassie setting up the freak off, setting up the rooms. They got Cassie asking to get drugs while she not with Diddy. You got the male escort saying he never seen Diddy with drugs. He never seen Diddy high. He never seen Diddy with a gun. Um, they got when they did the search warrant on Diddy crib, the guns that they found was in the security area. Man, it's a whole bunch of hoes, man. And even when they raided his apartment,
That's
when they
crazy.
caught him, he had like 10 bottles of baby oil and 8 bottles of Astroglide when they caught him in 2024. So I think Uncle Diddy got a baby oil uh addiction.
The Astro God is what tripped me out.
Yeah, what is Astroglide?
Man, Astroglide is basically some sort of some sort of sex loop, sexual lubricant, but it's a common one. You feel me?
Oh, so it's coming like baby oil. My boy Goo had fell off. Goo probably phone died. Gonna get Goo back up in here. Like, share, and subscribe. You know how we get down. Where my tunes at?
It ain't my fault, I got it off. Trap out the low, package dropped off. Gas make you cough, straight out the soul. Grill in my mouth, yeah. It ain't my fault. Cameras active, watching over my house. End up in the club, trying to chase you some clout. Designer stepping, you can tell how I walk. Don't know no better, yeah. It ain't my fault, I got it off. Trapped out the low, package dropped off. Gas make you cough, straight out the south. Grill in my mouth, yeah, no, it ain't my fault. Cameras active, watching over my house. End up in the club, trying to chase you some clout. Designer stepping, you can tell how I walk. Don't know no better, yeah. Cancel myself, these niggas some faggots. Chains in the rings, hitting with bag. I don't wanna know more. Look goofy, I had it. Say they can't see me, go get them a tablet. What in the hell? Who
told you go start painting your nails. Way God Daniels with scales. Bit off a piece, I feel well. Say that you need me, I'm there. Do not be greedy, be fair. That's my dog, that's my jag. Say slump, say slack. Way God, boy, you got cushion, that's sad. On the paper chase, don't ask where I'm at. Got 2 for 15, got 2 for 25. Tryna get up in the mix, better watch it online. She just had something fruit booty emoji. Tryna interrupt this doobie on. It ain't my fault, I got it off. Trap out the loft, package dropped off. Gas make you cough, straight out the salt. Grill in my mouth, yeah. It ain't my fault. Cameras active, watching over my house. End up in the club, trying to chase you some clout. Designer stepping, you can tell how I walk. Don't know no better, yeah. It ain't my fault, I got it off. Trapped out the low, package dropped off. Gas make you cough, straight out the south. Grill in my mouth, yeah, no, it ain't my fault. Cameras active, watching over my house. End up in the clouds, trying to chase you some clout. Designer stepping, you can tell how I walk. Don't know no better, yeah. Gotta shoot at 6, bad little bit, way God don't miss. I ain't a misnomer, got cushion the coma. She backed that ass on me and gave me a boner. Know it's gas smell like woo when you light it. Conversation about money, same time, right phone jumping like a trampoline. See me watch like damn me. Got the shit on, just make sure your camera's clean. Finding out somebody hating, can't move different. What's in my pocket, them blue bitches. Urban Dale, that be who move with me. It's an old school with a new engine. She got designer heels, talented, tryna find his niche. I'm on the signing list, new slab, we gon' drive the 5th wheel. This what we take off from here. Bodies don't work, they off for real. Way guard, what it costs for real. Stay away from my house for real. It ain't my fault, I got it off. Trap out the loft, package dropped off. Gas make you cough, straight out the south. Grill in my mouth, yeah. It ain't my fault. Cameras active, watching over my house. End up in the clouds, trying to chase you some clout. Designer stepping, you can tell how I walk. Don't know no better, yeah. It ain't my fault, I got it off. Trapped out the low, package dropped off. Gas make you cough, straight out the south. Grill in my mouth, yeah, no, it ain't my fault. Cameras active, watching over my house. End up in the clouds, trying to chase you some clout. Designer stepping, you can tell how I walk. Don't know no better, yeah.